I know we had a really good offensive rhythm and flow in the first half. 53 points, got the kinds of shots that we would want, both on the drive, throwing it inside, moving it ahead, swing, shoot the three, and we look really, really good. In the second half, we look really, really bad because we got a little bit tired. We shot it with more pressure, and we got the results that we got, 23 points in the second half. We didn't play defense particularly well in either half. So we got a lot to teach too. I like our team. When we have to play small like we were tonight, then we got to gang tackle. We got to rebound the ball better. We've got to rebound the ball when we miss, and we've got to rebound the ball when they miss. So we will learn from it. The team we played is a nice team, and they showed that in the second half. They made shots, and they played better than we did in the second half. So this will be good for us. And showing what we did in a positive way in the first half will be good for us too. We're gonna have a better offense. We will score the ball with a little more ease in a variety of spots, and we can bring guys in that can score it. Techie looked really, really good in the first half when he used size and strength to get inside, and he had a rhythm and flow and scored it. These two guys did a good job of attacking to the rim and making plays for us. So we had enough good things to talk about, but we have enough things that we can teach too, that we say when you get tired, like in practice, you got to fight through it. We've got to be tougher mentally. So this is why you play these games. And this was a good game for us against a team that's well coached, that competes hard, that expects to win also. So any questions?
You mentioned the being tired part. Do you think that has to do with the players missing, not getting any minutes, or is it just it's this time of the season where you're not in mid-season form, you're not used to how much you're going to be on the court?
You're talking to me?
Yeah. In terms of how tired they were.
Talk to them, ask them. We got tired in the second half. We were tired. We were a half a count slow. We were reactionary, and we weren't quite as aggressive. I think that they had a little bit to do with it. We missed some open shots that were going in the first half, but that's going to happen. So, what do you think, Jeremy?
I think it starts with me on defense. I think I did a bad job of just keeping my guy in front of me, and I know I set the tone on defense. So if I'm letting my man do what he wants on offense, then that just sets our defense up for failure. So that's something I got to work on, to just set the tone and be more consistent on the defensive end.
Kel, what do you think was kind of the biggest difference in terms of just scoring, getting baskets, first and second half? Especially in the first half, it looks like they kept going to you. A lot of set plays just designed for you, a lot of the inbound plays where you got pretty much open looks. Why wasn't that working in the second half?
It just goes back to what Coach was saying. The flow from first half to second half wasn't there. First half, a missed shot, we were out and running, and on a made shot, we knew exactly what we wanted, and everyone was on the same page. Second half, we forced some shots early. There was not a lot of flow. A lot of people were confused on what plays we're running, so we just have to get on the same page. But I'm just, like Coach said, just learn from it and move on.
For both of you guys, how hard is it tonight playing, obviously, three of your biggest guys weren't out there, and so guys like Takari were playing in position he doesn't play. A lot of guys are playing out of position. How hard was it to sort of adjust to that, and how different will this team look when you have the pieces there?
I don't think it was that much of a difference. I mean, obviously, it would help to have our bigger guys out there. But, I mean, it's something we also worked on in practice throughout the week. We've had multiple times where Kari or Matt would play the 4 spot where if other guys were hurt. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. We just got to watch the tape, learn from it, and get better from it.
They shot 46, 47%, I think only 2 or 3 teams all season, Division I team did that against you guys last year. How, to both players, how's this going to go over with the coaching staff, you think?
I mean, it's not really on the coaches when it comes to defense. That's some.
I think how are they going to react to this?
I mean, the reaction won't be anything pleasant, but we brought that on ourselves. We didn't really do what we know we're capable of doing, or just do our job the whole game defensively. We talked about it before the game, just playing the whole game hard and not having those mental lapses like we did today. So I don't think the reaction of the coaches are going to be anything pleasant, but it's something that we brought on ourselves.
Trey, how would you say you developed as a leader? I think you showcased that tonight.
It's just something I've been working on. The coaches been pushing me to get to that position, and it's a work in progress every day. I mean, I'm more of a quiet guy, and it's just one of those things the coaches push me every day to be more vocal. And today I felt comfortable out there trying to get guys in the right spot and lead the team. So just every day is a work in progress.
No disrespect to others on our team. I've said this before. Trey's our smartest player. He knows how to play. He has ability to read what's going to happen before it happens. And that's unique. He's got that feel for how to play. And that's not going to go away. What Trey has grown his game in, and it hasn't been noticed yet, but I think as time goes on, his defense is a lot better. You know, we talked about in the Garden, he had 4 steals tonight, and he had 2 or 3 deflections. He's using that brain power at both ends of the floor, which is going to be good for us. And you can't be somebody that you're not. Trey leads. Trey's a guy that I think will grow into selectively being vocal. And when he's vocal selectively like that, all of us will listen, coaches included, because he's smart. And he won't just have nonsensical chatter. So he's grown a lot in that area, and it's nice to see.
Coach, last year you said that people should be patient with the offense because it was going to come around slower. This year I know you haven't focused on defense as much early in practice as you have in previous years. Should people be patient with this defense? Is it going to be a little bit of a slower process than usual?
I know that when we get the added size with Malik and Valentine back with us, that will help, because they will make those inside floating drives harder on the opponents. I don't know that we'll block them like Skylar did and do that kind of thing, but that will be an immense help. You look at our team in terms of who we've got playing and who's not here from last year, and Skylar's a big difference, you know that. Not having Skylar is the guy you say, well, he changed a lot of things. Well, somebody else got changed a few things. Everybody else is the same. Our perimeter guys are the same, and we added a few pieces. So we've got to keep fighting. And by design, you've been there every day watching us practice. We've put more time and emphasis on our offense than we have in years past. And I think that will help us. We need to grind away defensively. We need to say this is our identity. When people say San Diego State, I told them in the locker room, when people say San Diego State basketball, what do they say? Kawhi Leonard, great defense. And we're going to have great defense. And we're going to have Kawhi, too. So we'll be okay on that. Will we be good as we've been the last couple of years? I don't know. But we're going to be good. We'll be demanding. Justin won't let it happen. We won't let it happen. And these 2 guys won't let it happen.
Do you feel positive that your high scorer is a guy suiting up for the first time? Obviously, he's been there in practice, but seeing Gil Caesar go out and do that and score 18.
I'm sorry?
Seeing Gil Caesar go out and score 18, that has to make you feel positive about the direction that he's heading in for guys just playing this game for the first time.
Techie's a scorer. He knows how to score. He thinks score. He looks to score, and he can score. He scored in a variety of ways. And he got the ball today against guys that he was a little bit bigger than, so he could get some stuff inside. But he made some jump shots, too. He's going to be a good addition for our team. He's going to be a very good addition for our team.
Coach, with the two freshmen, what do you want to see from them today? And did they kind of fulfill that? Did you see positives out of their play? Did they look comfortable out there?
Nolan has missed a lot of practice with illness. So it was nice to just get him out there to play a little bit. He got really, really tired, as it was indicative of the very end of his run. But he made a pick and pop 3, which everybody liked, and he played hard. So that's good. Jalen is getting used to life at this level. He was not here for summer school, and that didn't help. But he's a wonderful young guy who's going to be a terrific player for us. I know that. That got it?
Anything else? Do you anticipate the 3 guys that didn't play tonight playing the next game, and maybe 1 or 2 of them?
I don't know for sure. I would hope that we could get Malik and Valentine opportunity. We're going to be patient and slow with Max. I'm not going to rush him back. We want to get him back, doing a little bit more. Hasn't done no contact since he got hurt.